If you're a QA engineer and you're in the category of people that say things like, I want to become certified in CTFL, but I want ISTQB, not NGSTQB certification, you need to watch this video. If you're also one of those in the categories of people that say things like, I want the certification from ASTQB, because you, in your mind, you think, oh, ISTQB is wholly globally recognized when it is gotten, when the CTFL certification is gotten from abroad and not from Nigeria. You also need to watch this video. Also, if you are in the category of people that doesn't really understand how the ISTQB is structured, like the governing board, the member board, and even the certification bodies, you need to watch this video. And finally, if you're a QA engineer, at some point you would need the ISTQB CTFL certification or any other certification of ISTQB. You also need to watch this video. So follow me as I take you through a few things that are very important for you to know. So the ISTQB global structure, governing board, member boards, and of course the certification bodies. Who are these organizations? Who are the people managing these? How is it structured? Who are they, and how can I have understanding of these things and become certified in CTFL and other certifications of ISTQB right here in Nigeria? Okay, so let's get through it. Now, there are multiple organizations, they have rules and they have responsibilities. Now, we have the International Software Testing Qualification Boards called the ISTQB. So their primary role is the global governing organization. So they are involved in the global governing of every ISTQB certifications and all of that, right? So what do they do basically? They develop and maintain the ISTQB syllabus, certification scheme, glossary, and of course standards. So this is the major responsibility that they have. Now we have, aside from the ISTQB themselves, then we also have member board. So who are these member board? So the member board are national or regional representative of ISTQB. Now ASTQB is a member board of ISTQB. ASTQB is American Software Testing Qualification Board. The same way as NGSTQB in Nigeria. NGSTQB is Nigeria Software Testing Qualification Board. Alright, so both of them are member board. Alright, so what's their main responsibility? They represent ISTQB in a country or region, promote certifications, accredit training providers, in many countries, and often oversee certification activities. Now, who are the certification body? They are the exam providers. So organization authorized to administer exams. That is a primary role. Now, their main responsibility: register candidates, conduct examinations, course exams, and issue certificates on behalf of the member board or under its authorization. As you can see, I think that clears the first part. So we have ISTQB, the global governing organization, develops the syllabus, the certification schemes, and all of that. And of course, we have the member board like the likes of NGSTQB, ASTQB, and South Africa Software Testing Qualification Board, UK Qualification Board, and every other qualification boards. All right, all of them are member board under ISTQB. They represent ISTQB in different countries around the world. Now we have certification bodies. These ones are, the ones that actually organize exams. All right, when you register a candidate for exam, you register with them. But let's drill down a little more. So we've seen the responsibilities of these guys, the member board, and all of that. So now think of this think of a member board as the national or regional office responsible for implementing ISTQB policies locally. So NGSTQB is one of them, UK Testing Board is one of them, American Software Testing Qualification Board is one of them, German Testing Board, India Testing Board. We also have South Africa Testing Board. We have a whole lot of software testing board around the world. All of them are representing ISTQB. So therefore, it simply means that whether you registered via NGSTQB in Nigeria, or you registered via UK testing board, or via American Subject Testing Qualification Board in the United States, at the end of the day, your certificate is still that of ISTQB, the same standard, the same syllabus, the same policies applies locally everywhere around the world. Although maybe there are prices may differs because of course you are not in the same economy. So in America, for ASTQB, I think for CTFL is around $229, but for NGSTQB in Nigeria, it is €100. It used to be €130, but it's now €100. So why am I saying this basically is for those who would say, oh, I want the global certificate, not the one from NGSTQB because it is Nigeria. This is a clarification to you or for you to know that the one gotten in Nigeria is the same as the one you are getting in America. It's the same as the one you are getting in Germany. It's the same as the one you are getting in India. The differences between these guys are locations. So one is in America, one is in Nigeria, one is in Germany. At the end of the day, they are the same certificate, the same standard, the same syllabus. The only difference is the location from where you are getting them or where you are getting it. So certification body, again, we've seen their responsibility. So who are the certification body? So think of it as the examination office that manages the entire certification process for candidates. Okay, so example includes people cert, ISQI, person VUE, right? So these guys are certification bodies, and you can take your certification with any of them, your exam with any of them. However, member boards like the NGSTQB, ASTQB, and all of that select, they partner with a particular certification body to help them conduct exams for their students or for the people in that locality or in that country. So for Nigeria now, okay, so this is the way it works basically. This is the way it works. You see ISTQB, global organization, defined syllabus, and all of that. We've seen this, but you can go through this particular, PDF folder or file. So you can go through this. You find it on our website. If you go to our website here, you go to ISTQB CTFL page, and then you can see this there. I'll probably show you some of these things online. Now, if you want to take your certificate in Nigeria, suppose you're a subject tester in Nigeria, wants to obtain an ISTQB foundation level certification, right? All you need to do is ISTQB develops, right, and owns the foundation level syllabus, examination structure, and certification rules. Now, all you need to do is to register to NGSTQB. NGSTQB then, send your details to ISQI, where you are now, where you now sit for the exam, or you are examined for the CTFL. Now, the NGSTQB oversees the implementation of the certification scheme within Nigeria, right, and ensures compliance with ISTQB standards. Can you see the same duty that NGSTQB does here is what ASTQB, that many people felt is global, NGSTQB is just Nigeria. So when you get it in ASTQB in America, it's also global, just as NGSTQB is global, because these are member boards of ISTQB. So now, an authorized certification body, ISQI, in most cases administers the examination. That's if you are doing it in Nigeria. Most of the time, NGSTQB uses ISQI, right? So, saying this so you can know exactly what it is. And then the key difference is that ISTQB defines certification standards and owns certification scheme, right? Member boards implement and manage certification scheme within their countries or regions. Certification bodies deliver the examinations and issue certificates to successful candidates. Now, this is exactly what it is. Now, I'm going to show you what I've just said now. So let's do this way. I'm going to say ISTQB member boards, right? So this member boards International Subject Testing Qualification Board. So let's see some of these member boards that I have defined or spoken about. Now, as you can see on my screen right here, you see find ISTQB member boards. You will see Algeria Software Testing Qualification Board. You will see America Software Testing Qualification Board, Armenia Software Testing Qualification Board. So you begin to see different ones, right? Australia, different countries, Bangladesh, Belarus, Belgium, Brazilian, you begin to see all of them. And this is where you are going to also see NGSTQB. So I'm trying to search for NGSTQB right now. NGSTQB. Yeah, so as you can see, Nigeria Software Testing Qualification Boards. So you can also see it there. You can go to their website here. So what I'm saying basically is NGSTQB, as you can see it here, is in the same category as ASTQB right here. So ASTQB, NGSTQB, they are member boards. The same way with every other member boards. We have Algeria, we have South Africa, we have different countries, right? So they are not different from each other. The only difference they have is that one is in America, one is in Nigeria. Simple as ABC. Just location, the same standard everywhere, the same governing body, taking care of every one of them. So starting from today, remove the mindset of, oh, I want the global certification, the CTFL, the one from America, not the one from Nigeria. Either you get it in America, either you get it in Nigeria, you are getting the same certificate, you are doing the same standard. It's recognized globally everywhere in the world. So finally, on this particular video, I want to show you list of candidates registered, successful candidates registered. So I'm going to say ISTQB successful candidates register. So I'm going to go to here right now, and on my screen is you are going to see where you can search for the names of successful candidates. As you can see, this is ISTQB. So this is the global, right? The global governing body for ISTQB. So I'm going to put my name right here. Because I was certified earlier, right? So if you see this, my name right here, IDG Success and Olumide. Now, if you see the country of issue, right? Country of issue is Nigerian, right? So let me do the search again. IDG, this is it. Okay, so the country of issue is Nigeria, as you can see right there. That is for CTFL. So I also have for CTFL LTM, that's test manager. I don't think that has been updated yet. But what I'm saying in essence is, when you become certified, your name can be seen globally, not just in Nigeria register. It can be seen globally everywhere in the world. The only difference is that this table is showing you that, oh, this person, Ayodeji Success Lumide, is from Nigeria, and this is one of their member board from Nigeria, right? You can trace that this person is actually coming from Nigeria. Simple as ABC. Nothing different, nothing changes. Same certification everywhere, around the world. Same value, same ISTQB. So, for those who wants to know about the governing structure, the global structure of ISTQB, now you know that. For those who are skeptical about whether the certificate from NGSTQB is local, just Nigeria, now you got your answer. So we are currently taking application for CTFL training for those who wants to sit for CTFL 4.0 examination anytime from now, anytime soon. Currently, SK Marshall Limited is organizing a particular training for people like that, experienced QA engineers and people who wants to become certified in software testing, right? So currently we have our syllabus here. You can download it there, and of course the payment for this is just 45,000 naira, which is ending on the 12th of July that's when this early payment of 45,000 naira will end, and then we revert to the original price of 60,000 naira. And of course, when you scroll down, you're going to see right here where you can download the timetable. So if I click on this timetable right away, you are able to see the timetable for a month. So this is going to be done for a month, so you can see all that you need to know and the dates, the time, so you can clear your calendar to join this. And now if you click on take CTFL 4.0 mock exam from our website, it takes you directly to this particular mock exam page where you can actually practice what you have learned or what you know. Right, so there are more, but this is just the one we have on our website for now. So at this junction, I think we have been able to provide clarity to you or for you everywhere that it is needed. If you need more information or more clarity to make, just come to our website right here and click chat with us. Once you click chat with us, it takes you directly to our chat and someone from our team will respond to you. Thank you very much.